Police Interceptors. Out in force in one of Britain's highest crime areas.
He's lost it, he's at crash.
Get him, quick, get him.
We're on patrol
It will kill us.
with West Yorkshire's finest.
On your back, hold the guy, get him.
Behind the wheel,
Still continuing, but it's wrong side.
armed and ready, and poised to pounce. Taking down the villains
Arms behind your back.
who put lives at risk.
Stop.
In the war against crime, the Interceptors are battling
Get down.
on the front line.
It's dangerous. There's no two ways about it.
Coming up, an early morning pursuit for Bob and Bobo.
Get here. Get on the ground, now.
A speeding motorist smashes the speed limit,
Don't smash anything in front of you. Trust me.
Trust me, mate.
Yeah.
and a runaway driver abandons his pregnant girlfriend.
Boyfriend didn't care about you then, did he? He was driving like an idiot.
It's the morning after a hectic Saturday night shift for Interceptors Bob Hoyle and Stephen Bobo Wright. Bob is advanced TPAC trained and is familiar with working the wee small hours as he used to be a milkman. But before the boys finish their rounds, there's one last job to do. They've been following a dodgy-looking white transit van. Bob decides to pull the vehicle over and hits the blues and twos.
Wait there.
He's off. He's waiting, mate. He's waiting anyway.
But the driver of the clapped-out van decides to try his chances against the beefy BMW.
Ford Transit, failing to stop, Lum Lane, towards Bradford city centre. Speed is 50 mile an hour, double cruising TPAC train requesting TPAC authority.
TPAC stands for Tactical Pursuit and Containment. They need to bring this pursuit to an end as the driver has upped the ante.
Speed 60 mile an hour still towards the city, towards White Abbey Road.
The van is doing 60 in a 30 and now runs a red at speed.
Yeah, we're straight over to St Thomas's Road.
The van shouldn't stand a chance of outrunning the Beamer, but the driver's using the back streets in a bid to lose the cops.
And it's followed by an immediate left down towards Thornton Road by the Renault garage.
Despite the mismatch of vehicles,
Stand by, traffic lights are on red.
the van is showing no signs of stopping.
Yeah, it's straight through Leeds Road out of the city. Speed is 60 mile an hour, still safe to continue, very little traffic on the road.
Thankfully, the streets are quiet as the van driver makes his most reckless move yet.
It's wrong way around the roundabout, it's New Otley Road out of the city.
This van weighs 3.5 tons, and a collision at this speed could be fatal. But try as he might, the driver just can't shake Bob.
Right, 5-2, it's still New Otley Road, or now Otley Road out of the city.
Knowing he can't escape on the main roads, the suspect once again heads down the back streets, and his luck is about to run out.
It's Harrogate Street, back towards, in fact,
Dead
stand
end,
by, I
yeah,
think it
I
is a
think.
dead end now, Harrogate Avenue.
Yeah, stop it there.
The van pulls up, and two men leg it. But Bob and Bobo are hot on their heels, followed by another officer.
Come on, sit right.
They've caught up with one of the runners.
Get here. Get on the ground, get on the ground.
Wait till the one.
I'm behind you. I'm behind your back. Lay on your front, on your front.
It's the passenger, who's quickly in cuffs.
You ready?
So.
We're going to stand you up. All right, listen. Is it all right? You're locked up on suspicion of theft of that motor vehicle, all right? So you don't have to say anything, but in my army defence, if you don't mention my question, something you later rely in court. Okay. And if you do say, maybe give it an evidence.
But the driver is nowhere to be seen.
1 mile outstanding. Hospital driver gone towards back to these houses. It's not hanging around here, is it? Wait, see where the other one went, Bobo?
I think they both get the same way, mate.
White male wearing a sort of a bluey top.
Right, come on, walk, yeah.
And while Bobo escorts the passenger back to the car,
Just keep your arms still.
Bob continues to search. But it seems the driver has summoned his inner Houdini and vanished.
I think he's well gone. Frustrating though. I mean, the passenger looked like he'd been out, didn't he? He looked like he'd been to a club or something. So maybe they've been out having a drink and they're just under influence, I don't know.
But this doesn't explain why the passenger legged it from the cops. The van hasn't been reported stolen and all the documents seem in order.
It's the correct vehicle for the registration. Got keys for it, it's got insurance, MOT, tax, keeper, so we just need to find out if it's been stolen or if he's allowed someone to drive it.
They get some info on the passenger.
So, we know who he is.
Dressed up, has he been out for a day or something?
Yeah.
Has he just come back for a night out or something?
Yeah, he'd been picked up at an house. The lad said he'd take him for some cigs.
And who's he say lad is?
Oh, I haven't said.
The passenger claims the van driver gave him a lift to get some cigarettes, and Bob wants to know who he is.
Who's your mate then, who was driver?
I only got in top of the sandwich, to be honest. Check the seat.
What, you don't know him?
I wanted to get my seat for the picture station.
Well, you're just getting anyone's van then? Yeah.
Bob's not buying his story.
Yeah, I just don't believe you just don't get in any other van that you just randomly. Some guy says, I'll give you a lift.
I have to keep on paying you a fiver.
So you must have known him.
The passenger is remaining tight-lipped and has no explanation as to why he ran off himself. Whatever the truth, it's a trip down to the Nick.
Go on now, Nick. Park a seat.
Which desk do you want him at, sir? This one. Like I say, he has been identified as the passenger, but he's been arrested on suspicion of theft of motor vehicle at the moment, so we can establish ownership of the Ford Transit.
And now it becomes clear why the man legged it from the cops.
He's actually shown suspect for a domestic, looks like a domestic public order.
The man has an outstanding arrest warrant.
All right.
What looks like a job.
All right, listen in. You're still under caution, all right? I cautioned you when I first arrested you. You're now also under arrest on suspicion of I think it's a Section 4, threats of violence.
Despite not getting the driver, they do at least have one suspect in custody.
I suppose the little silver lining is lad who's been locked up, but also turns out he's wanted for something else, some kind of domestic incident involving an ex-partner, so it saves looking for him at a later date.
No further action was taken against the passenger with regards to the van or the alleged public order offence. The van was later claimed by the owner, who said he'd leased it to the passenger. The driver was never identified. Still to come, a bolshy boy on a bonnet.
Get out of the way of the car.
The kid don't listen. The kid's adamant.
Right, you need to get out of the way of the car, yeah?
And a runaway driver legs it not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Oh, we just lost the guy 3 times.
The M62, 107 miles of motorway connecting Liverpool and Hull via Manchester and Leeds. And policing the West Yorkshire stretch this evening is Martin Willis, also known as Motorway Martin.
This section of motorway is really sort of prone to people using it as a bit of a racetrack, to be honest. They come over from Manchester and if it's quiet, They will literally just put the foot down.
This advanced and T-Pack trained driver was hailed a hero in 2017 when he clung onto a van hanging precariously over a motorway bridge with the driver still inside. But today, he's on the hunt for speeding motorists. And it's not long before he spots one.
Red car, lane 3.
Martin has clocked the Vauxhall Astra at 106 miles per hour and races to intercept. He pulls the driver over onto the hard shoulder.
All right, do you have your driving licence on you, mate? Do you have your driving licence on you?
No, not on me, no.
Have you got some ID on you?
No, nothing on me.
Nothing at all. Just come have a seat in the back of the car, mate, yeah? Just need to tell you why I stopped. To this side in there, mate. Just take a seat in the back for us.
And the man is not travelling alone.
I'm just taking the family to Bradford, innit, to get something to eat.
Right, okay. How many is in the car?
Yeah, full 4.
4? Right, okay.
Each year, almost 20,000 people are injured on Britain's roads in speed-related accidents. The suspect has not only put his family's life at risk, but also other road users.
I've used this device here. It's called a Pro Laser 4 speed detection device. So record a speed of 106 mile an hour, okay, at a distance of 712.2 metres. Okay, is there any reason why you're travelling at that speed today?
106 miles per hour?
Any reason why you're travelling at that speed today?
I just need to get to Bradford, innit, because the kids are getting late because they're going Pakistan tomorrow.
Okay, is that a reason for your speeding then, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But there's no excuse for travelling at 106 miles per hour. And the driver is facing serious consequences.
So what does that mean? Am I getting a fine or something?
You'll have to go to court. You may or may not get disqualified. Have you got any points in your licence now?
No.
No, okay. You may end up with points and a big fine. That's down to the magistrates at the end of the day.
You really have to give me that fine and that points because it's going to affect my work, man.
Shouldn't speed then, should you? Is the vehicle registered and insured to you?
No, I've just got it off Enterprise, haven't I?
The man claims it's a rental car, but doesn't have any of the rental documents on him.
You got the car from Enterprise a couple of hours ago.
Yeah.
But you've not got a scrap of paperwork in relation to the renting that car on you in the car.
No.
With no papers, Martin now needs to ID the man.
So what's your first name?
Mohammed.
And your surname? How old are you?
22.
22?
I'm turning 23.
Sorry? Were you born in 96?
The driver's dates don't add up.
I'll make you 23.
23, yeah. We're on
Beacon Road. What's your real name, fella? What's your real date of birth?
96.
But Martin has done some detective work and has sourced a mugshot of the man.
Just take your sunglasses off us, mate.
I bet you.
Going down those towards Shelton Stone Chair, yeah?
It's you, innit? Yeah, you've had your picture taken in West Yorkshire, haven't you?
What was that?
It's you?
Is it?
Yeah. So what's your real details, fella?
The man's pack of lies comes tumbling down.
What's your real details? Tell us your real name, mate.
Mohammed.
And the reason why he gave false details soon becomes apparent.
So why lie to me?
Because I'm not insured on that, mate.
Who's renting this car?
It's my brother's.
And who's he?
He's my brother.
The car has been hired by this man's brother, and now the day is about to go from bad to worse for the driver.
Because you're not insured to drive it, okay. The vehicle will be getting seized from here.
Oh, come on.
And obviously you'll get
I'm
reported.
with my family here, mate.
I can't let you drive it, can I?
Yeah, but I'll get a driver to come drive it.
No.
I'll get my brother to come drive it.
No, you won't.
What do you want me to do on the main road here, mate?
We're not going to leave you stranded here. We're not leave you stranded.
You're
We'll
having a laugh at me. I've got kids at the back, mate.
Right. Appreciate that, but you just driven them uninsured, 106 mile an hour on a motorway.
Flipping heck, man.
The bloke has been caught out, but he's acting as if it's Martin's fault.
Yeah? Nice one for my day up, mate. Idiots, man. Doing their job. Killers are on the road, man. Do your job there, man. Pick them up, bro. You know what I mean? Getting people with no insurance and this and that, man. Tipped over a mountain. Hello?
And now his brother, who hired the car, is on the phone.
Yeah, mate. The person whose car it is coming down to pick that up. Is that going to be all right?
No,
or are you
no,
just going to
no.
be paying up the arse from that as well?
No, no, I can't let him drive it away from here because we're seizing it.
No, why are you seizing it? It's the guy pulling it
if he comes up here, yeah, to collect it, he's going to be getting a ticket as well.
Why?
Because he's allowed you to drive it.
The man now makes an unusual confession.
He's not allowed me to drive it. I've took the keys without his permission.
But if he did take the car without his brother's consent, he could be in deeper trouble.
Well, you'll be getting locked up then for theft of vehicle. So he'll have to provide a statement to that effect. He will.
You're a pain in the arse, mate. I am telling you, you're a pain in the arse. Have that. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, have it.
Another officer arrives to help move the man and his family off the motorway.
Hey,
Right.
where do you want to go, mate?
Back to, mate, where I come
We're
from.
going to take you all the way.
Why not? I've just come from there, mate.
Yeah, no, appreciate that, but we only work in West Yorkshire.
So what does that mean? You can't take me to... Mate, you can't have me standing right here.
No, we're not leaving you standing here. We'll take you to services.
I don't know my place around here. Yeah?
So, mate, you want to take him?
That train station. Litchfield train station.
No, mate. I'm gonna go to... mate. Yeah?
Getting seized, it's a
The suspect is documenting his encounter on his mobile.
Mate, you're full of shit. You've got your hair grey.
It's charming, isn't it?
The slight problem is, he's only just remembered to press record.
Yo, you know what? You're just a pain up the arse, mate. I'm telling you, mate. You need to do something which the government will be happy with you, mate. Not thinking, oh, you've done a £100 fine on it. Yeah, boo, ah. Have that, mate. Have this, mate. Have a double thing, you idiots.
The man continues to goad Martin.
Come on, bro. What time are you finishing your duty, mate?
But this interceptor is keeping his cool and simply hands him his ticket.
Speed 106 and an offence of no insurance. Okay. There is a recovery fee of £150 and storage charge between £20 per day. So
it was £120.
no, it's 150. Yeah.
Is it £150, mate?
Yeah. You do that. You need that, mate. Okay.
Nice one, mate.
Okay.
It's been an expensive trip for the suspect, but there is some good news. A lift home has been arranged.
And they're going to meet us at roundabout off 23.
Oh, okay.
So someone's coming from Fetcher.
All right. Yeah.
Despite a lift, the man is playing up again.
No, I need a fag, mate.
We're not having a fag now, mate.
I'm gonna need a
Right,
fag.
just wait, because we're all getting... Right, you're not smashing anything in further.
Trust me.
Trust me.
Trust me, mate.
Yeah, trust you.
Don't trust me, mate.
Right. I don't want you... I don't want you stood... I
Sell
don't...
me, lock me.
Right, just wait, fella, yeah?
Despite the man's increasingly bad behaviour, Martin remains unfazed. And for the driver's own safety, Martin moves them off the motorway to a side road. More officers arrive to assist.
Right, fella, do you want to get out where you need out of the car then, yeah?
Hello.
Just watch this bush here, yeah?
But the suspect is no calmer.
Come on, on the underground gypsy fighting, mate.
So is that what you do?
That's what I do, mate. Yeah, that's one part-time, mate. I'll fight you, mate. And legally as well, mate. Legally.
The man's brother now turns up to try to collect the car.
Right.
Can I have my car keys, please?
Not now, no. Because we're seizing the vehicle. Because it's been driven uninsured on the road.
It's insured, isn't it?
He was not insured to drive it, so we're seizing the vehicle.
I took it without consent, yeah?
Right, okay.
The suspect driver is still claiming to have taken the car without his brother's permission.
I've explained how to get the car back.
I was driving without consent.
I'll explain how to get the car back.
So you do what you have to do to me. Give the car to him.
Right, okay.
The brother still hopes to take the car, but Martin won't hand over the keys until he's seen the rental documents. And the brother claims to have the policy on his phone.
Let it go. Read it. Read it.
Right.
You want the rental agreement? Read it. Go on, read it.
You can read.
Go on, mister, read it.
Am I going to be able to speak to these people, though?
Come on. Are you going to do that to me now, yeah?
Mate. You need to get updated.
Are you going to play them games
Have
with
you
me
got
now?
ID on you?
You're not going to regret this.
No, you take it out of the thing and show it to me, please.
ID, rental agreement, there. Give me my car keys and I'm going. Can I have my license back, please, yeah? On my phone, that's my possession.
No, I need to look at it first and check it out, verify it all, yeah?
Look at it.
Martin needs to check the man's details with the hire company.
Can I have my license back, please?
Wait, please.
Unfortunately for the brother, the company offices are shut.
Can I have my license back now as well?
No, yeah, I'm just trying to talk to somebody.
The man's constant interruptions means Martin cannot make the necessary checks, and he's had enough.
Mate, are you going to tell me to wait on my own license, mate? What kind of laws are you stopping me from my license?
Okay, here's your license back. Your vehicle's getting recovered.
For what?
Because you're obstructing me.
Mate, for what?
You're obstructing me from doing my job.
What? Just because you can't get through them because they're closed, mate, yeah?
No, because
Stop, you know what,
you're not letting me look at your license.
I'm going live on this. I'm going
okay.
live on this, mate. That's it. You know, I'm making a joke on you. I'm making a joke.
It seems just like an attitude, filming on mobiles also runs in the family.
There you go.
I'm recording you for my own protection and yours, yeah?
Okay.
My own safety, yeah? So now you tell me, you could have got in touch with the rental agreement.
Right, we'll take the car.
Right.
Take the car. You can take your rental agreement to Halifax Police Station.
The recovery truck takes the vehicle away. But as Martin tries to leave, there's another problem.
Out of the way.
The young lad is refusing to move off the bonnet.
You stand on the back.
Get out of the way of the car.
The kid don't listen. The kid's adamant.
Right, you need to get out of the way of the car, yeah? Or you're obstructing police. I suggest you tell them to get out of the way of the car.
I don't know how to do sign
And the other children,
I don't know how to do sign language.
get them over there, away from the car.
I will arrest you.
I am raising my voice.
Yeah, just get out of the way. Get out of the way of the car.
Listen, right? Listen.
Get out of the way of the car.
Listen.
You're not being clever. You're not being clever.
You're doing that to me. Why are you doing that to me? I will arrest you.
The boy eventually moves.
Why are you doing that to me for?
And an hour and a half after clocking the speeding driver, Martin can finally leave. Interceptors receive this type of abuse on a daily basis, but it makes it no easier to handle.
His attitude was it was horrendous, really. He showed absolutely no respect for the law at all, for me. And to be honest, you know, it just really showed really that he realised that he was in trouble and he had no other way out other than his only defence was to insult me and be as abusive as he could, basically. So yeah, his attitude stunk.
The man was charged with driving without insurance and for speeding. He awaits his day in court. Still to come, the pursuit is on.
With a red traffic light.
Kev and Wayne expose an insurance scam.
So to us it looks like you're just carrying that round in case you stop to say, yeah, I'm insured, but you're not.
And two runaways return to the scene of a crime.
Just shows the arrogance of some people, how little of a deterrent we are.
Reckless driving by teenagers is a continuing problem for the Interceptors. Tonight, Chris Spencer and Kev Shaw are looking to crack down on these kids. Kev comes from a family of coppers and lists one of his hobbies as the PlayStation 4. But tonight, he's not playing any games. A Toyota has quickly pulled out of a side street. They run some checks.
Not insured, notified off road, that's going to make off. It's going now.
Kev hits the blues, and as suspected, the driver makes off.
Next Romeo 50, we're currently at Wetley Hill. We've got a vehicle failing to stop, Yankee 566. Just approaching the junction of Wetley Lane.
The driver's in no mood to pull over and is soon running red lights.
With a red traffic light, speed is 40 miles an hour. Traffic is line, it's safe to continue.
Thankfully, it's early morning as the driver's desperately trying to shake off Kev.
Can we request authorities for TPAC, please? We've got a left onto Hollings Road. All right. Yes, and we've got right onto Tile Street. Speed is 30 miles an hour. It's safe to continue. We're going to lose in a second on the back street.
Unable to escape on four wheels, the driver takes to two legs.
Driver!
Spencer and Kev are again in pursuit.
50 out and running. Suspect driver, baseball cap running towards Wetley Lane.
But a teen in trainers is hard to catch.
I've lost him. I can't compete with little kids. Got my boots on. You go from sitting in that nice warm car to bloody running as fast as I can.
The runaways left Spencer and Kev behind. But they've also left something else behind in the car.
You what?
So I wish our boyfriend's okay.
Shouldn't have run off and left you then, should I?
The driver has abandoned his pregnant girlfriend and her mate in the vehicle.
Boyfriend didn't care about you then, did he? He was driving like an idiot. Where do you live?
Tomberton.
What are you doing over here?
My boyfriend lives over here.
Who's your boyfriend?
And his girlfriend isn't the only thing the driver's forgotten.
I found the black iPhone not far. I found that, but I've no idea what that is.
Just 1 second.
Well,
Yeah, that's skinned.
Is it?
Could I have it?
Obviously not.
You can come and get it off me.
The lad has also left his car keyring with his house keys on it. The girls are meant to be staying there, but Kev will only give them back to the driver.
He's left you in this mire, hasn't he?
So, car that's not stopped, the car will get seized. It's not insured, it's not got any tax, not got any MOT, it's not registered to anybody. I think we know who's driving it. We'll do some inquiries and go speak to the guy. Apparently we've got his house key, so we'll see if we can let ourselves in and give him a nudge.
They find out that the driver's house is nearby. Spencer decides to pay him a visit.
Right, I'm going to knock on this door.
But the key doesn't fit, and there's no sign of the suspect. The girls are allowed to go, and so far it's been a frustrating night.
These people just live the life without consequence, don't they? They just do this, run off. And it's so difficult for us, we're always on the back foot. And again, it's not personal against us, they're just running away from a badge, but it's nice to get them sometimes. It's nice to get them all the time. His time will come, and I like to think we'll still get him. It'd be nicer to get him now, though. It'd have made worth a stitch worthwhile.
And is Spencer about to get an unexpected second bite at the cherry?
Who's that?
Unbelievably, they suspect the two lads loitering around are the two runners. Kev is trying to ID the driver on his phone, and Spencer decides to have a word.
Where?
The lad is off again. Spencer gives chase. But unfortunately, with the same result. However, Kev has the suspected passenger in hand, and he's quickly got a confession.
You was in the car?
Yeah.
Right, come sit with me. Where's he dumped his coat and hat?
Coat and hat?
Yeah. Well, that's what he had on when he got out. I know he's the driver.
I don't know about a coat,
I know
I know about a hat.
Where is it?
I've no idea.
The passenger is being tight-lipped, but Kev has the upper hand.
I've got his mobile, I've got his house keys. If he wants it, he's going to have to come back and see me about it for document offences and dangerous driving. If not, I'll submit a report and it'll be circulated for arrest. And if once he gets arrested for something else, then he'll have that put to him as well. So and he will get dealt with it.
Just shows the arrogance of some people, how little of a deterrent we are. You've run away from scene of crime, fair enough. But then just to blazingly walk back and be chilling out, just stood there, you're thinking that guy can't be a guy we've just chased after, surely. No one's that stupid.
But Spencer does at least have a consolation prize.
There's a small sense of satisfaction that at least we've got his car. So his car's going to go to the big graveyard in the sky now. I'd rather have had the lad, though, if I'm honest.
His girlfriend has reappeared. Maybe now they'll get another chance to bag their man.
Excuse me, can I have the house key?
Nope. No, it's whoever's the driver of the house key. Get him here and I'll get... You can have the house key when he comes back.
If he comes back in the next 35 seconds, I'm going to set my stopwatch in a second, then fine, we'll deal with him here.
I will interview him here. I'll deal with him here.
He don't get
I'll
locked
report
up.
him here. He won't even get locked up. I'd go and get him. Time to get to the police station.
seconds.
I can deal with him without locking him up.
The girl manages to contact her missing boyfriend, and he's now making demands.
Hello?
Listen, I know the law. I know you have to give her the house key back to schedule whatever. It's a house key.
Hang
on.
on.
I don't. Bye.
No. See you later. Right.
Kev is in no mood to negotiate, and Spencer clarifies the situation.
I'll condense it down. Come here now, not arrested. Doesn't come here now, gets arrested. That's it, end of. End of. That's the end of the conversation.
The message gets relayed to the lad.
They say you can come to the car now, we can interview you for 20 minutes.
In the car?
In the car, 20 minutes, that's that. If not, then apparently get arrested.
But he wants another word with Kev.
I just have to speak to you.
Hello? I don't want to lock you up. I've got no interest in locking you up. Well, I haven't. You're not shown as wanted and I can deal with you in the car. Well, obviously, you clearly know more than what I do. I couldn't care less. I'm going on days off in 1 hour, so bye-bye. Right, see you later.
Right, we're off.
He's going to get locked up. All right.
Kev and Spenner have had enough.
Bye-bye.
But it seems the suspect driver just can't get enough of being chased.
Why is he there? Is that him?
But will it be third time lucky?
How we just lost the guy 3 times. This is just ridiculous.
Kev gives the police shy lad one last chance.
I'll go speak to him.
I'll park here, you go and speak to him. I ain't running after him, I can't be arsed.
And finally, the lad decides to stop running and hands himself in.
You can leave the door open, just sit in here.
No, you're all right, I'll stand it.
It's
But he
ridiculous.
can't stop trying to wind up the cops.
So which one is this PC Spencer?
Me? I've always run after you twice, yes.
Yeah, you're the best driver in Bradford, man. How many times did I just blitz you?
Twice, I know.
Twice, 3 times.
The lad seems to think it's all a big joke.
I've done as you've asked, I've come back.
Eventually, bloody hell.
After blitzing you 2-3 times.
But this is no laughing matter.
Right, so first question, were you the driver of the Toyota Yaris who were involved in a failed stop with police on Tuesday the 12th of June 2018?
No.
No?
No. Oi, I want the driver, what up?
No, me.
Go way over there. Right, go way over there, man. Go way over, just go way over there. You can do something.
Who was the driver?
Me, Mr. Slow, I don't know. Got a lift.
The lad is denying being the driver, but Kev could hold the key to solving this case.
The house keys was on the car keys, so that must be whoever the driver is. So whoever the driver is, I can only give the key back to.
It's not like that. You can listen. I know the law. I know the law. You can listen. You cannot refuse.
I can
Give me
because
my house key back.
Whose house key is it?
Look, it's my house key.
Oh, well,
The man fesses up to owning the house keys, but it will be for the courts to determine whether he was the driver. Kev passes back his keys, but not the car key.
You'll get the car key back with that as well.
No, the car key's gone with the car.
Despite his denials, he was reported for failing to stop, driving without due care, no insurance, no MOT, and no licence. He awaits his day in court.
He thinks it's a joke. He thinks that he's got one over on cops. And this is the problem what we're facing with the younger generation, is that they all just think it's Grand Theft Auto. Like they're playing a PlayStation, they're playing with people's lives, and at some point someone's going to get killed.
Cars being driven without insurance are a common problem in the region. And the Interceptors come across all manner of insurance dodgers. But this evening, Kev Shaw and Ollie Rigby pull over a man who has an audacious scam.
Hello, mate. Is it your car?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just need to have a word with you about your insurance.
Yeah?
Yeah, turn your engine off for me. Let's get him in here.
Hi, pal. You all right? Got joiners in our car?
Yeah?
Cheers, pal. Is it insurance for the day or something have you got?
Yeah,
okay.
Didn't book already.
Okay, cool. I'll take your keys, mate, so no one nicks it. Just jump in, pal.
Kev gets straight to the point.
Thank you.
Is it your vehicle? When did you get it insured?
The man hands Kev his phone, which has a screenshot of a policy.
Oh, you've got 1 day.
Yeah, I have for 1 day, yeah, I have.
The man claims to have temporary insurance for the day, and it's not cheap.
100 quid for 1 day?
Yeah.
Christ.
How long have you had the car?
About 6 months because I do it.
Something's not adding up, so Kev digs a little deeper.
Do you have an email with it on?
Yeah.
Can you just get me the email?
Email?
Yes, please.
My email?
Yeah, you should have had an email about...
Yeah.
The suspect hands back his mobile with the email supposedly on it. But there's a problem.
Right, hang on a minute. That's your results though. Where's your actual email to say that there's a policy in place? That's just your results, but that you haven't got, like, you've got it, you haven't paid for it.
Or put another way,
You just searched how much it is and screenshotted it. So to us it looks like you're just carrying that round in case you stop to say, yeah, I'm insured, but you're not.
after speaking to the insurance company, who have no record of the man, Kev has worked out what's going on.
Right, I believe you're not insured, okay? So, you don't have to say anything but may harm your defence if you don't mention when questioned, something which you later rely on in court, and if you do say, maybe giving evidence, okay? You have got this quote, okay?
I need to pay or what?
You haven't paid it, that's the point.
And not paying for it then is going to cost the man now.
So, you're going to be reported for using a vehicle without insurance, and I'm seizing the car.
The man now makes up another tall story.
Last 2 months, policeman stopped me. I give that...
The screenshot?
Yeah, screenshot. He said, okay.
Yeah, didn't check properly.
He claims other officers have let him off. Kev's not buying it, but plays along.
Did he drive a Peugeot or a BMW?
Or put another way, was it a local cop or a traffic cop?
BMW.
Never. There's no way a traffic cop's going to let that go.
Believe me.
He doesn't believe you.
So you didn't buy insurance then either?
And claiming to have used the same tactic for 3 months, the driver's luck has finally run out.
So you never buy it, you just basically search and screenshot it. That's what you're saying.
Hey, well played, you got away with it. Unfortunately, not today. Unlucky.
It's been a cunning ruse, but these two canny cops have caught him out.
Well, you've had your money's worth, haven't you? Unbelievable.
I can understand when people, when they've missed payments, they've not sent the documents in, and I feel sometimes sorry for them that they've had their insurance cancelled. But he's clearly trying to dupe any bobby what stops him, saying, "Oh look, I've got this quote," and they're looking at it at face value, seeing a reference number, and then deciding it's legit when it's not. Cheeky sod.
The screenshot driver was reported for driving without insurance and had his car seized. He awaits his day in court. Still to come, it's a game of Guess the Supercar Driver for Charlie.
Hey, when it pulled off, everybody was studying. You're not telling me there's someone here can't tell us who we're driving.
So he wouldn't know. You just come from the side.
Hired supercars on the streets of West Yorkshire are a familiar sight for the Interceptors. But not all the drivers are super.
Yeah, it tends to be a thing with... they'll hire these beautiful cars that I dare say I'll never be able to afford. And they can't afford, so they hire them. And when they get them, you know, they don't treat them with respect. They'll drive them like absolute idiots.
Tonight, Carl Charlie Farley and Wayne Hutchinson are on patrol in Dewsbury, keeping their eyes peeled for drivers who feel the need for speed. Charlie is a veteran cop and an advanced TPAC trained driver. His first car was a Vauxhall Astra 1.6. But it's a 120 grand Audi R8 flying past up ahead that's grabbed his attention.
Going up that way, innit?
The Audi R8 is capable of 200 miles per hour. But Charlie's BMW 3 Series is no slouch, and he races to catch up. The Audi has pulled up ahead, but the driver has disappeared.
Are you driving that?
No, just got dropped off to me. Got driving, not getting in it.
A man who has walked round and closed the door denies driving it, and Wade lays it on the line.
All right, well, I'll get it towed away as it is then. Why? Well, because he's driving at speeds like that on my road. What's going to happen? Someone's going to get killed. It's wet. It's greasy. You drive at a speed of like 100 miles an hour like that, and you lose control, and you kill somebody. You stand in front of a coroner and apologise to him, because he won't be happy.
Charlie runs some checks on the car, and it's got previous.
It's got a 59 on it already.
A Section 59 order is given to a driver or a car for antisocial driving. A second ticket means the interceptors can now seize the vehicle, but they need to identify the driver, and the man now admits to hiring the car.
I've hired the car. I'm driving the car. I've got the insurance document. So you were driving the car when you came up here? I wasn't driving the car then. Okay. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll just come out of the wedding right now. Okay.
The man has been a best man at a wedding across the street, but the only speech he's making now is claiming he didn't drive the car.
If I were driving,
we just need to speak to the driver.
If I were driving, officer, I'd say to you, look, I was driving it. I've been stupid.
And other wedding guests now get involved, but they're no closer to identifying the driver.
That car, a few minutes ago, has been driven erratically up here, right? We've come up, we've pulled in, that door's open, there's people stood about, and we don't know who's driving it. We need to know now who the driver was.
They all deny seeing the driver exit, and it's left for Charlie to state the obvious.
Everybody was stood here when it pulled up, everybody was stood here. You're not telling me there's someone here can't tell us who we're driving.
So he wouldn't know. I was there. We just come from the side. I'm going over the company.
Have we got keys for it then?
I've got the key here.
I'll have that for now. Do you want to go try and make some inquiries for us, please, and try and find out who we're driving? I mean by asking around.
The owner of the hire car company is also a wedding guest and hands over the car keys, but no one is fessing up to driving.
Yeah, they think by sort of playing we don't know what's going on and we don't know we're driving it, that resolves the matter.
But even without identifying the driver, the interceptors can still take the car.
It's already got a Section 59 warning on the vehicle, okay, which gives us the power to be able to seize this vehicle, okay. But obviously that Section 59 was on me.
It don't matter, it goes on the driver of the vehicle.
Car. The driver
and the vehicle. It stays with the vehicle for 12 months, and it stays with whoever was driving it.
And despite their continued protests,
we'll give you the details and everything what you need tomorrow.
This supercar is heading off-road.
Get car last to come.
Are you taking a car?
Because at the end of the day,
we'll get a log on. Give them 101, the log number.
Tell us who we're driving.
Tell us who we're driving. And then pick it up next week.
Yeah.
We can sort it next week.
Still taking car?
Yeah.
It's been driven like that, and it's already got a 59 on it.
Can I jack up some recovery, please, for a vehicle that's been driving in an antisocial manner under Section 59? It's already got a warning on it.
And Charlie has a clue as to the elusive driver.
Right, we've just reviewed our video of it all, and as we pull round, it's you that stood with door open here.
I closed the door, officer. I walked around to
there were nobody else stood near it but you, and you were stood on driver's door.
I don't need to lie to you. Officer, if I did it, I'd take the blame. I'm a man, I'd take the fall for what I've done, and I would have held my hands up to you and admitted what I've done, and avoid all this. Do you know what I mean, officer?
But the easiest way to avoid all this would have been to name the driver.
I don't need to lie to you.
So you've been very close to it when it's pulled up, and you're telling me you don't know we're driving it?
If you watch your footage, I walked around from there, officer.
When we pull round, door's open and you're stood at the open door.
I closed the door, I didn't even have the keys.
But this is, we're talking seconds. Officer, and you're telling me you've been close enough to come and close the door, but you're not close enough to see who we're driving.
I'm not going to argue with you, officer. I'm just going to explain something to you. I was stood right there. I've walked around because I am driving this car home.
But the only person taking this supercar away tonight is the recovery truck driver. The interceptors have taken an accident waiting to happen off the streets, and the driver will keep until a later date.
Whether it's because they thought they were going to get arrested and knocked away, that's why nobody's owning up, I don't know. But had somebody just come up and say, yeah, I was driver, I messed up, right, well, there's your paperwork, you know, and that'd have been the end of it. We'd have still taken the car, regardless, because there's already a Section 59 warning on it. But there'd have been no issues. They wouldn't have been coming with us.
The owner of the car paid and reclaimed the vehicle the next day. A new Section 59 was issued against the car and also the driver, who was finally identified as the best man.
And the Interceptors are back next Monday at 8. A little later, Liverpool's most feared family, the brothers whose drug dealing went global. The Real Narcos UK new at 10 after incredible footage of a close call for UK service personnel. Channel 5 is aboard HMS Duncan as Russian jets circle new warship life at sea after the latest headlines.